Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Quarterly's literary fiction box. I was actually contacted by Quarterly to do a review on one of their boxes. This is the first time that I've been contacted by a book subscription service, and I was just very happy and honored to be sent a box and to do a review. In case you're not familiar with Quarterly, Quarterly has two different book subscription boxes. The first one is a literary fiction, and the second one is a young adult subscription. I received the literary fiction box, but what I love about Quarterly is that both of their subscription boxes are author curated. Another thing that makes this book subscription service unique is that it ships out every quarter, so every 3 months instead of every month. The box will include the author's book and then 2 other books along with a few bookish goodies. Oh my gosh, I received the YA box! So I received an email about their literary fiction box, but it turns out that I received the YA box. That's totally fine because I do mostly read YA. Since I received the literary YA fiction box, the box is actually curated by S.J. Kincaid, so I'm going to start off with her newest release. The first thing that I picked up is the note from the author. The author's book is The Diabolic, obviously by S.J. Kincaid. The first thing on the cover of the book was actually the sticky note, and it basically says check inside for personal notes. I've already seen lots of unboxings of Quarterly, so I know that the author's book comes with annotated personalized notes. I think that's super cool and it gives a really interesting reading experience. I actually haven't picked this book up yet, but I've heard really good things about it. This is a science fiction book following Nemesis, and she's a diabolic, and their main goal is to protect the person that they have been created for. So Nemesis is basically a humanoid teenager, and she has to protect this girl named Sidonia, who is the senator's daughter. So Sidonia is summoned to become a hostage of the galactic court, and in order to protect Sidonia, Nemesis ends up taking her place and masquerading as her. So there's this whole court intrigue throughout the entire book. I've heard a lot of people talking about this book and I cannot wait to read it, especially with all the personalized annotations. I really love the personal annotations element. I think it will definitely add to a much better reading experience because you basically get the inside scoop of the author's writing process and the characters and everything that happens in this book. Also, can we talk about how beautiful this cover is? I just love the shiny metallic butterfly. It's so cool. The box also came with a signed book plate. The next thing in this box is actually this pin, and it says bookworm, but the pin actually looks like a dragon and it's carrying a book in its mouth, which is so cute. The next book in this box is Unwind by Neil Shusterman, and this book takes place in a world where parents can have their children unwound. So that means that they can have all their organs taken out and put into someone else's body. This book follows 3 different teenagers who are about to face this procedure, and their paths cross and lots of crazy things go down. There's also this card for Scythe, which is Neil Shusterman's newest book. The book already came out in November. I can't remember what it's about. I definitely have to check this book out again. The next thing in this box is actually a game, and it's called Love Letter. Basically, it's a game of risk, deduction, and luck. It basically follows the storyline of winning the heart of the princess. You have to get your love letters into the princess's hands while keeping other players' letters away. The last thing in this box is The Scorpion Rules by Erin Bow. This book follows Greta, who is a princess, and in this world, which is like a future world Canadian superpower, children of royal families are given up as hostage to other countries in order to maintain peace. So if you end up going to war, the child that you put up as hostage will die. This definitely has a very interesting concept, and I'm very excited to read it because I haven't heard many people talk about it, so I definitely want to read this. So that is it for my Quarterly unboxing. Thank you so much to Quarterly for sending me a box to do an unboxing and review. Like I said earlier, I feel so honored because this is the first time that I've been sent a box from a book subscription service to do a video on. The next Quarterly box is actually being shipped out at the end of the month. The next YA box is actually being curated by Jeff Giles, and it will feature his debut novel, which is called The Edge of Everything. I know that that is Booksplosion's Book of the Month for February, I believe, so you can definitely join that read along if you do subscribe. And the next literary fiction box is being curated by Kayla Ray Whittaker with her newest release called The Animators. Be sure to subscribe for the next box by January 30. I will leave a link to everything in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!